You done? You done?
Anytime.
Welcome to Between the Panels, the Comic Combo Express episodes where we talk about all things going on in the world of comics and nerd culture. I am your host. You guys know me. You guys can follow me over on twitch.tv/PevGamer, the one, the only PevGamer. I am joined by some of the greatest comic book experts in our area. To my left, we have the Marvel fanboy himself. You guys can check him out on this pod, Comic Combo Express, twitch.tv/Comic Combo Express, or check us out on the Patreon. He does a lot of shorts over there on patreon.com/Comic Combo Express. Pedro is expedited in all things Marvel Comics related, both new and old. Pedro lightly dabbles in other comics, such as comics published under Image and Dark Horse. Pedro, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. I'm doing pretty good.
You're good?
Thanks for asking. Yes, very, very happy. Very
You
happy.
excited for this episode?
Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
Good.
I'm ready for your news and find out because I don't even know what to expect.
I'm glad. And to my right, we have one of the greatest of DC and early Marvel Comics experts. Tommy is the Cosmic Kid, as we call him over in the back office. Not to his face, though. Tommy is an expert in all things original Marvel, DC Comics, especially the newer stuff. Tommy dabbles in other comic companies such as Dark Horse, Image, and Violet. Oh no, never mind. Violet was purchased by DC. Never mind. So we're back to DC. Tommy, how you doing today, buddy?
Good, man. Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you as well. How you been?
Good, man. Good, man.
You excited for the
Yes.
episode?
Always, man. Always.
He looks like he's ready to tackle the news.
Oh,
I am. I'm very excited to talk today about everything. We definitely got a lot of fun stuff to talk about.
Oh,
A lot of gaming news today, as I've noticed.
Oh, yeah. That else too.
So you know what? Actually, before we get into anything, are either of you caught up on the Last of Us series?
no. I saw
no.
like the first episode.
I did. Spoil alert. I was watching. I just went on HBO channel.
Oh God!
And I caught the ending of a recent episode.
Oh, no.
Never
I'm
mind.
not spoil it. I'm not
No.
gonna spoil it.
That's really bad.
And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So normally we don't go into Rotten Tomatoes until either a first episode out or an entire series out.
Yep.
Both of the first two episodes of season 2 of The Last of Us are available on HBO Max. And I thought we should talk about this. Let me just pull up. Everyone can see what we are.
It's Pedro.
The Last of Us season 2 is out,
Richards.
and
It's
it's been reviewed bombed a little bit. Critics are giving it a 95%. Audience seems to be at a 51%. It's no longer certified, fresh as it was when the first episode had come out.
It's day old.
what day?
It's a day old.
It's like the tomatoes. He's put
To
in
me,
the
it's your
fridge and just got
special.
really
To
bad.
me, it's your special markdown.
But interesting enough that Rotten gave him 95. And
I believe before the drop of the second episode, they were pretty close in volume here. So, I mean,
it could have been that
I
episode.
think they caught a lot of heat.
think that is. Well,
I think they caught a lot of heat from that last episode.
oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
No spoilers.
I've also heard there is a lot of hate, not only for them. That's the thing. The Last of Us show runners have been very faithful to the game. The writer behind the show is actually the same writer who did the first 2 games. So, that's the positive thing about this.
That's very positive.
I've heard a lot of the review bombing is actually coming from the actress who's playing Ellie. People are saying that she doesn't look like Ellie. I think she's
hating on
doing
her.
just fine.
I think she's doing a great job. I think she's doing a really good job. I mean, Pedro doesn't look like the main character,
I know.
but he's killing it.
It doesn't look like me. You're right.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Dad.
Well, every time in the first season, she looked very young. I remember the first early episodes. She looked very young. I think she was the perfect choice to the character because comparing it to the video game. And you're talking about a season went by, a break, whatever, and she comes back. She's older, understand maybe, but like she's very like her character is growing, and I can respect that.
I mean, to me, she looks like she went from playing a 14-year-old girl to now a 18, 19-year-old girl.
She's a little more,
exactly.
more older.
Well,
Yeah.
that's almost like the girl who played in Stranger Things.
What, 11?
11. She wouldn't remember the first season. She looked like a little 10-year-old or something. And all of a sudden, by season 3, she looked like a teenager. By season 4, she was trying to be a teenager. She's probably in her 20s or 30s, and she's on the carpet and she's looking all this sophisticated dress and like, what the hell happened to that kid?
I think she fits the role, Ellie, the actress. She gets a lot of hate, and they keep saying that. I keep seeing a lot of memes, not memes, but stuff on the net saying that she should play Rogue from the X-Men. I don't know if any of you caught that.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I caught a
don't
couple,
see it.
and then in my mind, I'm like, she looks nothing like that character.
Was that the
Again,
joke?
Yeah, I don't know. I just, but she's catching a lot of heat though. And I also believe she came out not binary, I think, or something. I saw that caught that.
Oh, I really hope that's not the case.
Caught that on.
I
the
felt
internet,
that
too.
way. I felt that might be the case.
Caught
That's
that
probably
on
why
the
everybody's
internet, too.
upset.
Yeah, or
And
probably
now you're getting politically honest about it.
But you know what? If they can
But-
act, I'm happy.
That's what I
That's
said.
it.
I mean,
That's
remember
it.
what happened to what's her name? Ellen Page from the TV show, the TV
Oh, from
called,
the Umbrella
the
Academy.
Umbrella Academy.
Mhm.
Well, I think that was a different situation because, like,
But
they
when it-
transitioned.
But her transition occurred between
midway.
seasons,
Yeah.
and instead of having him just like like a girl, they decided to incorporate that into the story.
Okay.
I thought it was force fed. Then it
Mm.
kind of like from there on out, his character got more interesting.
Mhm.
Got more, like it fits the story, and it
Right.
worked all the way to the end. Of course, the end was near, so I don't know if anybody gave it a chance or not. But it was gonna
Maybe.
end anyway. But
I
don't know.
think
Kind of tough.
I'm not
to judge.
not for this whole this forced like representation, but I
Yes.
do kind of find it funny that so Ellie is a lesbian in The Last of Us, even when she's at a younger age. Like the game is written with that story in mind.
Yeah.
Now we're taking away a lesbian's part for a non-binary person. Like when do the representation Olympics end? Like
Where's it end? Where's it all end?
I mean, I guess that's a conversation for more of the after hours.
It's
than anything
interesting
else.
because if HBO hired her to be excuse the word, a lesbian woman girl who has a relationship with the girl in the show.
Yeah.
And you're hired to do that, and in your personal life you become what was that called?
Non-binary.
Non-binary.
Yeah.
You can't expect HBO to translate that into the show. You still have to portray the little
Character
girl
that you're paid
that's
for.
also a
Yeah.
lesbian. So it's like, you know
Mm.
what? You can't.
It's tough. It's
Yeah,
tough.
I mean, as long as it doesn't interfere with the show, I don't necessarily care as much as I
Right.
probably am sounding
It's all
like
about
right
the
now.
story. But
Yeah, no, I agree.
like I said, I missed a lot of episodes between season 1 and 2, and I caught, no spoiler, but I caught the end of, I think it was episode 2.
Episode 2, yeah.
And I was like, oh, like a lot has changed. And I was like,
But
oh,
a lot of people realize, like, I'm sorry, to cut you
Go
off,
ahead.
but a lot of people need to realize that these games are brutal. These games are really, they pull on heartstrings all the time. That's what sells.
It's almost like the Walking Dead series when it came
Yeah.
out. Every
That's the first
episode
thing that
was
came to my
very-
mind was
It
that.
was very emotional
I mean, from the comic to the,
to the book. Now it's a
to the
video
book.
game to the book, and it's doing the same format.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of things that are hot takes,
Takes.
you guys should
Get
check.
your hot takes.
You guys should check where we take on a lot of hot takes over on our after hour shows. Only available on
Oh, yeah.
patreon.com/comic combo.
Yeah,
Make sure you
baby.
guys check it out. What were you saying, Tom?
I'm not. I can't get enough of your love, baby.
That should be the new theme song. No, I like the old one. I like the old one. You'll never change it. But yeah, we have so much fun on that show. It's awesome.
And if you guys actually want to support but not commit to, a monthly subscription, another way you could support us is on our regular show and this show. We have a TTS. What that is text to speech. You can donate over on streamlabs.com/comic combo express. Get in a question in. It's $30 and up triggers TTS, but $10 and up will get your message on the board, and we will read it in between checking out the news or in between our little panels, if you will. So that is, again, streamlabs.com/comic combo express.
And you know how me and Tommy are. We like to we'll go at it with you guys. We love y'all too much. It's fun.
We love y'all too much.
We love y'all too much.
Take y'all. Y'all come back
Oh,
now
come
here.
on, I hear.
Y'all come now here.
Right after me.
You was thinking the same thing, right?
I was, man. It was.
All right, let's move on
Yes.
to our next big news. So again, another gaming thing. You guys remember the Elder Scroll game series?
Yes. Prior to jumping on, I was telling you I got it for the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Loved it. I didn't know what to do, so I was just running around hacking, slashing everybody. I was letting the king die, letting everybody I was supposed to protect die. But then he got a hang of it. It was really good for a P3.
Well,
really
then
enjoyed
you'll
it.
probably be really happy with this news. Pedro, do you want to read the article title?
Sure, let me see. It says The Elder Scrolls 4
Let me see.
Oblivion Remastered revealed it's $50 out today on PC and Xbox Series X plus PS5 and already on Game Pass.
Nice.
When you purchase through links in our site, we may earn an affiliate commission. Here's how it
that's,
works.
Don't worry about that. That's
Yeah.
for the actual.
Right.
These words are smaller than they're supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's something else. So this comes to us
Yeah.
from GameRant.com, I believe. So Elder Scrolls, 2 or 3 days ago, Shadow dropped. They remade the game, which it's been 20 years, I think, since.
It's been a while.
It's been that long.
Yeah, the Elder Scrolls 4 came out in 2006.
That takes place. The stories take place in medieval time.
Yeah, it is medieval time styled. It's in this fictional Nordic styled world.
Wow.
It's the same developers who makes the Fallout series.
You see? Oh, there you go.
Open world concept. B.
We got your back.
Be mad open world.
Oh yes,
You're like
yes.
walking in the grass and
Oh, it's
got your sword.
RPG, if that helps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're playing a role play. You're doing that kind of stuff. What did you guys think? I know you haven't played the series, obviously, but Tom, you've played Oblivion. First and foremost, with video games coming out at $70 a piece right now, it is kind of a breath of fresh air to have something kind of new for a newer audience 20 years later, only at $50, which I think actually there was a different article saying that Steam already put it on sale for $40.
Oh.
What's your thoughts, though, on both the game and the price?
I think that's great. I mean, for like fans of me who had the original game back in P3, it's great to go back and revisit it. Because again, newer system, I bet the graphics are freaking enhanced like there's no freaking tomorrow, man.
Right.
If you want, I could probably pull the launch trailer while we're talking.
And you get to download the game like right
straight
into the game.
digital, yeah.
Okay, that works.
That's pretty cool.
That
And
is worth it.
it's free on Pass?
Yes. The
Game Pass, I'm sorry.
Bethesda was. Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Bethesda was purchased by Microsoft, so all their first party games go on Game Pass for free. So Oblivion is free if
that
you have
would
Game
work.
Pass.
That's dope.
I like that idea.
Right?
If you have Game Pass and free space on your hard drive.
Oh, I gotta delete this game. I'm getting this game.
Let me pull up the trailer while we are talking. What was your favorite of the Elder Scrolls series? While we're talking, did you like Skyrim? Did you like Oblivion?
Skyrim is probably my favorite.
That's fair.
I just really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, at the beginning, I had no idea what I was doing, but as you play the game, you open this up, unlock that. It's fun, man. It's fun.
Do you get to fight dragons in this game?
Not in this one, but
No.
Skyrim you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why you like this so much.
I'm gonna pull up the
Xbox.
It's got to fight some dragons.
All right, let's check the trailer to the Oblivion remastered, so you guys can see at least the visuals. Of how
Okay, this will be.
Xbox. Dude, but just look at the freaking graphics, bro.
Sexual themes.
Here's my sword.
That's beautiful.
Teabag some wolves. Here we go. What the fuck?
We got venison for dinner.
He said, what the fuck? Oh, crab legs, guys. Red lobster. That's dope. Look at the graphics, bro. That gets me all the time, bro. Magic, man. All day freaking everything.
It's like Ian McClellan.
Oh, no. Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
That's sick, bro.
Wow. It does have that Lord of the Rings feel to
It
it.
does, doesn't it? Oh, they're showing the comparison to the original to the new. That's pretty cool.
I like that. I like the way they
It
did
says,
that.
protect the king. My king kept dying. Like, what the fuck? What do I do here?
As soon as they started attacking, you were running.
Yeah. Running from the king.
Get away from me! You're a dead man!
Oh, no, man. It would have sucked to live back then, man.
That looks so cool.
Armor chafing. You hear me?
Dude, their food is nasty too.
Come on, Pete. He like
They had chicken every day.
drink wine all day.
There was no seasoning in the chicken.
No, they had adobo back then.
No, they didn't.
The Hispanic Vikings and the Hispanic
So,
Knights.
Sliced it and gave it a little salt.
But you don't think the Hispanic nights around the table were putting adobo on their chicken?
Maybe at home.
Hey, Holmes, we got to do something about this.
Mira, papi, tú tengo adobo. Sí. 2 minutos.
Are you saying our people were more worried about seasoning the food than
No, our people just know how to cook.
Then
I thought that was going a different direction. Oh,
they used to eat pork and pigs and cow. They
I
used to
know,
eat everything back
but
then.
what I meant was during those times, you know,
In
how,
the
like
preparation of the food?
they traveled a lot, and they literally traveled by walking into the woods to the open field, and everything. So when they had an open camp, you had to do with what you had.
You find the
And you always found
chickens,
the
you
chicken, and then you made the
find some
fire.
animal, possum.
You start cooking it, but then you don't have no adobo line. You sprinkle. You got to take some rocks, get a little salt on there, and
they had like garlic,
Yeah,
and,
like seasonings
paprika,
back then.
it did. But
Salt,
with
you put salt on
but
food to
what would
enhance
any
it.
military knight walk around with some paprika in his pocket?
the Italians, like during that time, used to like.
Well, the Roman Italians, yes,
That's
they would.
seasonings.
But I'm talking about the Spanish.
That's some adobo.
The Spanish people were like,
adobo.
wait till we get home, we'll have some adobo in our meat.
Spain. Spain was part of Rome, right?
At the time, yes. At the time, yeah. So that's
As time went on, they changed.
they changed.
Switched it up.
They rebelled. They said,
Save the king. Kill the king.
Oh god!
That reminds me, I got married and went down to Florida, and we went to we just got married. We went to what was it, Knights
medieval times.
medieval time.
I love that.
So dude, we just got there and it was cool. They was like, anyone who got married, come to the front, and the king was like blessing
Yes, a
us, our
blessing
marriage
with
and
a
stuff.
sword.
It was dope. And then we went to go sit, and like for some reason the food got delayed like a half hour, and we were hungry as hell. We said, well, let's save our appetite. Mind you, there's no forks, no spoons. You got to eat all the chicken and everything with your hands.
That's how they did it
And
back in
they
medieval
gave
times.
us like soda and stuff. Well, anyway,
Soda was pretty
make a
good.
long story short, everyone was talking and talking. We were hungry. Our night was the yellow night. Yellow night.
My first night.
At night,
Jocelyn?
everything.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Jousting.
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. Who the hell
What's
is
on your
Jocelyn?
mind?
Who's that bitch?
Well, I don't know.
Wench. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're right. Wench.
Pirates.
Oh,
Wench.
it was my Spanish accent.
So, they're like, hey guys, you're nice the yellow night. We're like, yay, or whatever. And then everyone's talking, and then the squire comes out. He's like, the king said food will be delayed another half hour if there's fucking, keep going on. And everyone was quiet. And I said, really, really quiet in the background, I said, "Hail the king!" And he's like, dinner is served.
Oh, he knew.
Dude,
We were about to start an uprising.
but our night got moped in like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Like, nice yellow night. He came out, he's like, shh, ching, ching, ching.
Well, you know why? You know why? Because he probably ate last two when he got on the switch. He
The
was
king was like, kill his night first.
off with his head.
But the food was banging though.
yeah, their food's
Okay,
very good.
like I said,
I had seasoning, P.
I know they usually do, but sometimes it's very light. I like it a little more seasoned.
I sneak some stuff in, bro.
Plus, I was in the mood for a steak. They didn't have steak.
Salisbury steak. What the hell kind of animal did that come from? Salisbury cow?
Salisbury cow. I was about to say Cadbury cow, but that's chocolate.
I'm gonna say the fucking
That's the
chocolate.
bunny, bro.
It's a bunny,
The
yeah.
hell we get Cadbury?
Oh, that's a question. It has to be a piece of the cow. But it's not tough.
It's not real. It's not,
Oh wow!
it's not a real steak.
What?
YouTube hit us with another block for our newest episode coming out. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that.
YouTube.
They'll tell you where, right?
Yeah, they'll tell me it's probably gonna be Warner Brothers again. I guarantee it. That's always fun.
What's just happened? They're like a karate movie.
Lip sync it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just have to take out the visuals for some of these?
That's
things?
all. Yeah. Or just like put a picture of the Joker and then take it out.
At this rate, they might.
Oh,
take
they'll
me
probably
out.
get you for that too.
Well,
Yeah, if you put a picture of Joker, they might like, oh, another strike.
we'll put a DC book out here, and then they'll strike us out there too.
They're gonna. I'm telling you right now, Warner Brothers is not getting any more shit from me.
Yeah.
Dude, if that's the case, I mean, it's sad, but I mean, we love DC.
Just do Marvel.
We'll
Just do all Marvel.
and then, you know,
The Mighty Avengers.
the mighty Avengers. You know,
Like they.
nope, we don't.
Do you know how many fucking stories of X-Men or Avengers we could just fucking talk about
Forever.
Yeah.
Marvel wouldn't even hit us. They love it.
Crossovers, fucking X-Men, X versus X-Men, all that shit, bro. Well, anyway,
Imagine if you I know you took the name the Cosmic Kid, but imagine if you would do what I did and be like, hey, I'm the DC fanboy. and you
no,
would've
I
gotten
didn't want to
hit
say
every
that.
week.
No, I didn't want to say that
No, I
because
appreciate that.
I'm everything, you know.
You're
I'm all.
everything. That's why you Cosmic.
You know, I'm a plumber, I'm a chef, I'm a cook, I'm a barber. No, just fuck it.
You're that guy in every panel in the background. Just,
Well, you know what? Let's move on with
yeah,
another.
yes.
We're gonna keep going with this Bethesda hype train because they'll never hit us with a copyright strike. Unlike our friends at Warner Brothers. So this is the newest trailer for an upcoming game called Doom Eternal. This will be the third Bethesda released Doom game, if I'm not mistaken.
At least I won't be the guy that dies off piano.
That's true.
I was laughing my ass off when I saw it. Maybe I was laughing so hard when I saw it.
Ooh, that's freaky. The pentagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, hell on earth.
God of War 12.
This is God of War?
No, this is Doom.
That was dope, right, Peter?
Yeah, it would have been dope.
This will be the third game in this Doom timeline.
I'm going to say it. Thank God The Rock's not in this.
Thank God.
Look like the guy from Halo.
No, this looks like Wreck-It Ralph. Hero's Duty. Which is
Hero's Duty. Oh, Juggernaut punch.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Juggernaut.
Oh, Ultron. They found him.
They found him. I'm going to bring him back.
Dude, look at that.
Right?
Wow, dude.
That's
I remember playing Quake on PC.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was dope. Remember Quake?
Quake got remade by Bethesda as well.
No way.
Bethesda's taking all the great game series. I love it.
Unreal Engine stuff?
I think so, yeah.
Gotta be. That looks like Gears too. Hey man, if you ever get a chance, play Gears of War, the game.
Gears of War?
Holy shit, P. Next level. Wow. Hero's Duty.
Juggernaut. Punch. I have the power.
There can be only one. Wow, that looks so sick, dude.
That was wild.
I can't wait to play this.
Right?
Whoa. So
This will also be free on Game Pass day one.
no way.
So, let me ask you. I never played Doom.
For you?
No?
No. I seen the movie and it kind of scared me away from the game.
Oh, shoot. You know what trailer I just showed you guys? I just showed you Eternal. That one's very old.
Oh, very
That's
old. News to me.
So that
to me.
was the second game in the Doom. We're going to save ourselves right now. Don't worry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that game was freaking great. I should have realized that. I was like, so the newest one of the series is called The Dark Ages. So after the events of this game,
It goes into.
I want to play all of them.
this is the third game in the series.
Is this
I am
new?
so sorry, everybody. Yes.
Is it which one you want to play? All of them.
Game having technical difficulty?
Oh.
Please stand by.
Whoa.
So now this is one console generation ahead now.
They lied to us.
Better upward.
Now he has a leash.
I gotta go get him. I gotta go pick him up.
He's not one of us.
He's all of us.
What's up with his eyes?
Divided.
Oh, they hate him.
See, this already looks better than the trailer I just showed you guys.
Yeah. Way better.
So your dominion over hell is not absolute.
Avoid the Sayer. Focus on breaking humans.
Oh, this is good story-wise.
Now, refresh my memory. Is Doom like a squad, like Halo? Chief
That's what
is
it
crew,
feels.
or is Doom is just
It's one dude.
is one dude?
It's one dude.
His name is Doom. Not Dr. Doom, just Doom.
Just
It's
dude.
Bastard
Dude,
Chief.
one dude.
It's Bastard Chief.
We need him.
I love the Halo series though too.
Halo.
No,
Halo's
that's
good,
what
yeah.
it feels like. I hate it.
Oh,
It was funny. This had come out before Halo, the Doom series.
it's original, yeah.
Yeah.
OG.
I was about to make a DC reference. I said that ship looks like the thing from the headquarters of Justice League. They flew in space.
Whoa.
Oh. Good contact.
Yo, and he had a freaking razor blade. That's dope. He's a Doma. Wow, dude. It's like almost not fair.
For real.
When you fighting the bad guy's feet? That's
Got
not
the
fair.
right gun. Man, of course, it's not there. Plus the
That
the
mace
monster looks very deformed.
How's no play?
Well, they're demons.
Are the only one they fear.
That was the big selling point of this. There's a mech that you can drive.
Like fucking Power Rangers, bro. Megazord.
Yeah.
Or like Voltron.
Oh, Megazord. When's this drop?
Stronger than maybe even you.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
There we are. May 15th, this game
May
releases.
15th.
Not March 26th of 2020, whenever that other one was. But you know what? All jokes aside, I'm kind of happy I showed you guys this trailer and the one prior so that you guys can get an idea of where things are in
Big
this.
difference too.
Big difference.
Big time.
Artwork wise and everything. Story wise, I kind of like the newer one.
What are the access?
Like I was watching the old one that you played. That scene where you see the planet and it looks like a pentagram on it.
Yeah.
If I was on that ship that looked like the Justice League headquarters,
Yeah.
I'd be like, we're not gonna send our guy down there. We're just gonna blow the planet up. We're gonna do like a Death Star,
Do it.
blow it up because it's like hell on Earth, hell on that planet. Let's just blow it up. Let the hell.
Nuke it, and then we'll see
We'll
what
just move
happens
on.
after that.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was the big selling point of Doom Eternal was hell had moved from Mars to Earth,
And that was
and now it looks like they're going to the Dark Ages. So that's really
this new one. I liked it because there was a story in there, and I want to find out what it's all about. So,
Look at dope.
I agree.
so I recommend it. It's Comic Convo Fresh.
Speaking of Comic Convo Fresh, oh, we are stuck for a second. Hang on, I don't want to spoil this.
I have
don't
not
have-
seen
Hang on,
this.
I don't have it on the screen yet.
So
Don't spoil anything.
saw it twice because I had to catch what I was watching. Yo, it's dope. Somebody dropped it, and I saw it on the media, social media, and I was like, "Oh my god! Please say this is real."
A movie or is
Whoa,
it?
whoa, 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 let me get to it. Let me show it.
He's
on
gonna-
the
he's
screen,
gonna set it up.
guys.
It's,
Let me
it's
set
all
it
about
up.
how my reaction now. Everybody's seen it.
So another major. We're just gonna get through all of our trailers right now.
Go for it.
We have a couple more. This is gonna be a blind react to the newest animation project from 20th Century Fox, now
Yeah.
under Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check it out, guys.
Looks like Jurassic Park at first.
It might be a T-Rex head.
Survived.
I'm very excited about this, guys.
I just think they've always been
Oh,
here.
the people from
Hear me,
Prey.
Pete? I just think they've always been here. You mean,
Well, they
series
show up
wise?
in weird
Yeah.
timelines.
Wait, is this live action?
Yeah, that's live.
Oh, are they doing an animation as well?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I know they're doing one for Aliens. I think,
Oh,
or I thought of.
Maybe with the special effects.
Dude, watch this. Watch this.
maybe.
This fight right here. Watch.
You're hunting something
Oh, that's live action.
See, look at that.
that can't be killed.
It's a chupacabra. Do you see how human that looked, Pete?
That
Oh.
looks fantastic.
What do you think, Pete?
Okay. That was my first time seeing that trailer too, mind you.
The
I'm
special
sick.
effects look good.
Yeah.
I'm sick.
What's the Fanning? What's the girl's name? The actress in this movie. She looks pretty cool. I was weirded out by her eyes, but I'm assuming she's blind or something. Who knows?
Maybe she just has a really fucking cool look, bro.
Yeah.
The way that the background looks, she's a cool.
Why can't it just be what you said?
Yeah, why can't she just have a cool fucking look?
She's sick and be like,
Well, she's like this with her little eyes. I'm like,
Maybe she's getting fucking stabbed. We
Yeah,
don't
she
know
no,
got
no.
that.
X-ray vision.
that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe.
that's
Maybe
what
she
it
a
is.
fucking
night vision
superhero.
or something.
And the fact that the background and like you said, the description with the predator looks very human or something tells me this is the future. You know how like Prey happened in the past?
I don't know about that, Chief.
Yeah,
The
I'm not
Predator
sure.
movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger came in '87. The second one came
Well-
out like in late '90s.
Well, if you've seen any of the Predator movies,
All of them.
they're all tech. Everything about them is tech. Pete.
That's true.
the Predators,
And when they came back and they said that they,
but the way they handled the hunts and the
Yeah,
locations.
But you remember AVP Part 2 when they
Yes.
showed all the how they helped us build the pyramids and all that? They were all tech.
They were
Everything
there.
about them was tech.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
My headcanon is that's completely how the pyramids got built, and nobody can tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I know. The Egyptians they moved in after the Predators moved out.
So somebody can prove to
No,
me
no.
different.
When it comes to
I'm staying in that theory, man.
well, what it is when I see a Predator movie, like a trailer like this, I look at the timeline.
Yep.
Are they in the past? Are they in the future? Or in the far future?
Mhm.
Like, where's Earth?
Well,
I always say, ask that.
until
Where's
you,
Earth?
I mean,
Till
we
we
only
see
got a
it.
snippet of
I
what it
know.
was.
I know.
Well,
That's why I
we-
can't judge or criticize how
we
the Predator looks like.
all of them except for the movie Predators have taken place on Earth.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I just like to know the timeline because,
Let me ask you this: you saw Prey, right?
yes,
Did you like Prey?
I enjoyed it very much.
Prey was really good.
And it was free. It was on Disney Plus. I was
It was not
excited for
free.
that.
It was with a Hulu subscription.
Oh,
but
Hulu, yeah,
it was
Hulu.
included.
Well, we had Hulu
But
already,
it,
so it was
was
good.
good.
It was really
Thought it
good.
was
So-
good.
It's
Oh.
it's funny that you guys obviously were talking about the timing of when these movies happen, so on and so forth. We know Prey. So I went into Prey not knowing it was a Predator movie. I
Nice.
did not know. I thought it was
An Indian
about
movie?
I thought it was about the Native Americans, yeah. And I was so as soon as the Predators reveal, I was like, oh, this is
As soon as you hear
it's
that,
awesome.
as soon as you heard that,
Were they not badass, dude?
They were great. And I'm happy I didn't watch the trailer because I was genuinely like excited
the,
to see
the trailer
Predator.
didn't give us much.
It didn't need to.
You saw the girl and this other guy that ended up getting moped out, but you don't see him getting moped. But you hear the Predator in the background because he's invisible. So it's like, you're like, okay, that's a Predator movie. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
so
cool.
I didn't watch the trailer. I just went into it thinking, wow, this description is fantastic. These Native Americans are being hunted by something. Let me check it out. And then it was like, that's why. So I'm excited about that. Now,
can't
what
wait.
doesn't confuse me is, well, actually, it does confuse me. The Predator and Aliens movies are happening in the same universe.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, if this is modern times, how is this going to fit in with Alien Earth? You guys think about that?
Because depending on the time, again, it's all about time.
Because
Because we never heard
everywhere.
any story in the Alien franchise that they made it to Earth.
Yes, we did.
Yo,
So,
Pete,
oh yeah, I'm sorry.
how about Predator with
They
Danny
digged it up.
Glover? Remember?
Yeah,
They showed the
they
tip
showed
and it
it
had
was-
the alien head.
The xenomorph head?
So maybe they show up in the past, but we saw the trailer recently of Aliens Earth.
Did you read Aliens Earth? The storyline this is based
No,
off
I
of?
did not.
So in Aliens Earth, Dark Horse Comics adapted the storyline originally. They're the ones who wrote it, and now it's going to be adapted. The
That's good.
xenomorphs are on Earth in modern times.
Yo, we're gonna get moped.
Yeah.
Yo,
Did you ever read the Avengers versus the Aliens?
that just came out. I have not picked up it. I was gonna
In
get the
trade
trade and
payments
get
come-
back
yeah.
to you on that.
Sick.
But I did read
Sick.
the Predator series that went to Marvel and the crossover that's going on with it was the Predator versus Wolverine, Predator versus Black Panther, recently Predator versus Spider-Man.
Predator took it to freaking Black Panther.
Sorry. You guys notice how full circle we ended with Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Oh,
I just gave it a nod. That was it. But anyway, but before the crossover with Marvel,
back tomorrow.
I read the storyline that Marvel was putting out. It was like 3 parts or something, but it was a whole like series of it.
Mhm.
And I liked how they incorporated the timeline of movies in the show to what they were going to go.
Yeah.
And I think eventually we got to meet Arnold Schwarzenegger's character's brother.
Yeah.
In the book, we also got to meet a new character.
Was it Duke? Or not Duke? What was his name in the
Duke
movies?
was Arnold Schwarzenegger's character name. We never
Yeah.
got to meet his brother, but he did talk about him, and he shows up. There was a new character. I can't remember her name, but she was bad. That could have been the girl from The Last of Us. She could play this character. This girl in this book,
Ellie?
Oh, the book.
she loses her family
Yeah.
because of the Predator.
Newt?
He survives,
Newt?
and instead of like running away and trying to hide and like start over, she ends up going after the Predators. And you talk about like a couple of time jumps. He's collecting weapons, the Predators that she killed,
Yep.
and using them against them. And it's like all like it was a really cool take on it.
Dark Horse's run of Predator had something similar.
Dark Horse did, yeah.
The human that had the
Those,
Predators.
but that came out in the 90s, and
Those are good books.
I didn't get to pick them up. But Aliens, let's go back to Aliens.
Yep.
The fact that they make it to Earth scares the shit out of me. Just the picture, like it's gonna be violently bad.
I can't wait for that.
And the only thing I'm hoping is
Is it-
at the end of the series, a Predator will show up. And then we could see an Alien versus Predator. Like, they're not going to defend us, but I mean, we're dead either way.
Dude, I don't know about you, man, but we just got our asses kicked.
There you go.
Game over, man. Game over.
Let's actually stick with the theme of the 80s. We have another trailer to check out.
Terminator 800 naked.
You're close. So,
Similar?
do you guys remember what was it? I think a year and a half ago, RoboCop released a video game called Rogue City, and the original actor
And it
came
was a
back.
hit. It was
Yes.
a hit too.
Yeah.
We
So,
went back to the classic look.
Drop it,
It's like a
creep.
movie that came out in the 2000s.
Drop it, creep.
yeah,
Creep.
exactly. So, the actor has come back again. These same
No.
indie developers are back. Let's reveal.
Let's give it
This will be the trailer to Unfinished Business, the sequel to RoboCop Rogue City.
Gotta tell you that the newer version of RoboCop was
It's the 2000s one.
yeah.
I like that movie.
Oh, look. I like this.
Hey,
Like the black
Look,
sleek
It's
armor.
like it's like a new car, P. It's like a
No,
new
no.
car.
The original RoboCop was a new car. He looks like a cyborg. It was just so weird. Like,
Come on, P. You didn't like it?
Isn't he kind of a cyborg?
I'm
already?
sorry.
Here, let's watch.
I know
the trailer.
RoboCop is a
What if
cyborg. but-
Spider-Man was it?
Pause.
If Peter was in it.
What will make
Maycon.
Detroit safe? The right people
That
with
looks
the
like a scene
right
from The
tools.
Crow.
OCP's
Murphy.
technology is such a tool.
The graphics look great in this
Wielded
too.
by the wrong hands.
What's the name of that robot? Edie.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we gotta get this game.
Hypothetically, it's
After
possible
this,
to
I
make
wanna
a
talk about
machine that would
something
take control of all
that
the
deals with that.
OCP devices.
Or not with this, but
Does that building you call Omni Tower possess such capabilities?
I wonder if this is a sequel or is it a downloadable content? Because I think this is a sequel. Doesn't this look sick? It does. If this is DLC, I'm gonna be so happy.
Need the OCP hijacker.
You'll find out sooner than
hey, let me ask you a question.
Can I reach the
I know you're a fan of the original OG RoboCop.
RoboCop, yeah.
I think they could update him like a little bit,
And my name's
like tweak him a little bit.
Well, actually, we'll talk about that right after
We'll
this.
get that.
What do you think?
We got a good debate on that.
Murphy.
Eyes on target. RoboCop's here.
Who are you?
Don't
So
you
Dr.
remember
Stallone.
me?
Oh, we're going origin.
Okay, it says wish list, so it is a new game. That's
It is a new game
fantastic.
coming out
Okay.
July
July,
17th.
baby.
There you go.
And it looks like it will release for the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series consoles, and Steam.
Yeah,
Guess
Awesome.
what? You're gonna get him. We're gonna put it on your show.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually just downloaded the first game, so that'll be a thing. So I kind of heard your question. You said updating RoboCop a little.
things. Yes. Yeah. I mean,
just
exactly.
tweak him. I mean, dude, what year are we now? We're in 2025,
True,
dude.
but you gotta remember back in the 80s when RoboCop came out, there was no CGI to make him look better. Any improvement? They made 3 movies and they didn't make the improvement, right?
I'm talking now.
So I know they could do it. They could do it. But you have because there's been so many the 3 movies plus I think it was a series that they used the original look. They should just stick with the original look because the newer one to me looks more CGI. It does not look realistic. Where RoboCop, the original, they look like someone took parts of a car, a Detroit car, and they put it on a human.
or
and made
was
him
it
a cyborg.
DeLorean from Back to the Future?
No, DeLorean would have been, he would have
No,
been flying.
I didn't say. No, I'm saying the body type of a DeLorean. They broke it down and
They
made
broke
a
it down and make him a robot. Yeah, where
And Tommy off.
where
That is
no, I agree
absurd.
with him there.
This is where you're getting wings on RoboCop.
Well, because I'm thinking of the door that pops off.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it. But
I like those doors.
the new RoboCop had he looked like Cyclops. If you remember how he looked,
Oh, I
And
thought it was.
all the
I,
people looked like it wasn't real.
all right, let me
because
ask
it
you
was
this. Let me
CGI.
ask you this.
Go ahead.
Back to RoboCop. Tron. You ever remember the old Trons?
The original time.
Either newer Trons?
I like the new.
I did not. But to me, the
Did you see a
Tron-
trailer of any of them?
I saw a trailer and it kind of turned me off because it took forever for a sequel to come out. And by the time it came out, a sequel, to me, Tron of the 80s, that fad was already out the window.
They have a newer Tron coming out.
Oh, boy.
The reason why I said that because the comparison to the OG Tron,
Uh-huh.
dude, graphics and everything are so far advanced.
I agree. I agree with that.
Let me ask you this: you think it hurt the RoboCop franchise to introduce a new look like Hot Rod?
I don't think it hurt it because a lot of people who went to see the new RoboCop movie never saw the original or just never tried to watch it. And they just saw the new RoboCop for themselves. But if they would have seen and known about,
You're stuck in the 80s.
yeah, I'm sorry, I
You
am.
cannot change your mind. sir.
Maybe I'm stuck in the
You
80s,
cannot
but
change your mind.
I think that look, it's like every time I see a Predator movie, the armor of the Predator looks different. That was the
Tweak 'em.
first thing you said when you saw this new Predator. It's also like saying when we see, let me think of something like,
All right, let me ask you this.
go for, because I'm trying.
Spider-Man,
Yes.
his OG original costume from the 60s. For example, the Avengers, when Stark gave him the new suit when you saw the legs come out for the first time.
Right.
Tell me that didn't blow your mind.
Well, the difference was, at least Tony Stark,
No, I'm asking you a question.
Right.
Did it blow your
it
mind?
blew my mind big time. And
Did you like
and
it?
over the movies, the armor, Iron Man's armor was changing over the years. And it made sense because we know Tony Stark will always update his armor.
Okay,
Spider-Man
from
was
the
similar.
80s to 2000, don't you think it would have been
It would have been
nice
a lot
improvement?
different. Exactly. Because if it wasn't for Eddie Granoff, we wouldn't have had an Iron Man.
Yeah, I can't change your mind.
So you can't.
There's
really
just
get
no
it.
way to change your mind.
I just feel that the original look is robot. Like I saw the video game. I want it.
Yeah,
That's
but you
how-
could do.
They would did it with the new RoboCop. I'm like,
my opinion, I think they could did something to tweak his armor just a little bit, Pete,
well, if you want to see it,
or do headgear or
I
something.
think a better villain against the opposite of RoboCop would have been pretty cool for CGI. But
Well, we don't know who the villain is. I mean, they show ED in there,
See,
but
Edie, you
that
get
was
the
it.
same.
You
That
didn't.
was it.
Yeah, you don't know who's
Right.
pulling the strings or anything in the back.
Right.
It's the quarter house. Quarter house. Yeah. All right. What I was gonna say.
Get off the air too.
If you guys ever get a chance,
Yes.
there's a trade paperback out that came out back in the 90s. It was a 4 issue series that came out. It was Terminator versus RoboCop.
Yeah,
And have you ever read?
So not only have I read it, Mortal Kombat 11 released both RoboCop and Terminator as their guest characters. They reference the book directly in all of their intros.
I love that. I love that storyline. I didn't
Walt
like how it
Simonson,
ended.
baby.
Walt Simonson was no joke. And Frank Miller writing superb
Oh yeah.
for that storyline. I didn't like the way it ended because RoboCop. I'm not going to spoil it, but his body, the look of RoboCop, kind of changes as the story was going on.
Well, he went to the factory where
and
the,
he never came back as.
I don't know if they read it, but you could spoil it, Pete. It's not like they're gonna go out.
I'm just saying, everybody's hearing me how I feel about the armor of RoboCop, the old in the 80s. As the story progressed by issue 3, that look is completely changed.
Yeah, because he went to the Terminator factory and he built himself a whole new robot.
Exactly, and we don't even find out if he's gonna get his old armor back.
But that storyline was
It
pretty
was
good.
pretty good. It was. A
I
good
liked how they
battle.
kept jumping and then the
I thought
Terminators kept going back.
too.
When RoboCop builds the new armor in that
Yeah.
series, that's
Yes.
where we got the wide visor, right?
Possibly it was.
And he had like all these rockets on him. He had
Yeah.
jetpacks and he was
He had
badass.
weird 3 pieces up here, I think.
Yes.
So
Maybe that's where they got the idea for the
that helmet is available in Mortal Kombat 11 as well. I'm just putting it out. It's one of the rare loot.
Oh, there you go. We gotta get
That's
that
it.
game
But
now.
that was
I have
really
it.
good.
I have it. We can try it.
All right. Yeah, we got
I like it. It's cool because in each of those 4 books, when you open it up, there's a poster you can pull out. Pull out like a RoboCop poster. You can pull out a Terminator poster. It's dope.
We have to do an episode on
just
like the craziest crossovers. Or something.
Get the Mortal
Or
Kombat.
crossovers in general.
Agreed.
The Mortal Kombat games where the Terminator, the RoboCop and Terminator were in it.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, 11.
Love that.
Yeah,
That's what I was
that's
thinking
the
about.
one that has the helmet from that graphic
The
novel.
graphic novel.
Yeah, yeah.
But I like the old one. He fights Arnold Schwarzenegger. He pulls out the gun. I was like, whoa, that's a
Yeah,
good
that's
fight.
the one we're
Out the
talking about. That-
roses.
Oh
Yeah.
no, but
Yeah.
you're telling me about the alternate look, right?
Yeah, the costumes.
I like the
you can get,
original look.
Oh, you're
I
okay.
Stick to the original
Yeah.
look.
Oh,
And get
gee,
my
man,
butt
I ain't
kicked.
mad at you, bro.
Yeah.
So what you like?
That's what I like. You can't turn me.
So what you like?
Can't turn to the dark. side of the
So
Force.
let's do our
Come to the dark side.
last.
We got pizza.
Let's do our last trailer. So you both are very familiar with the Ghost of Tsushima, yes? The PlayStation exclusive about the ninjas.
I am
rusty
now.
on that.
I am right this very moment.
I know.
I'm gonna be schooled at this
You're
moment.
gonna be schooled.
This is
Teach
real
us, sir.
time.
Yes, sir. So, in inspiration of a lot of old Japanese films, PlayStation released a game developed by Sucker Punch Studios, The Ghost of Tsushima. The Ghost of Tsushima did so well on PlayStation's marketplace that not only did it bring tourism back to the island of Tsushima in real life, thus they were able to rebuild a lot of the shrines that were destroyed by tsunamis.
Oh,
That's dope.
The game's popularity has directed Sony to direct a movie based on the video game.
Whoa.
The time period is which in feudal Japan when the Mongolian Empire invaded the island of Tsushima and then later tried to invade the Japanese nation itself.
nice.
Now, so the game is built around a lot of historical aspects, but also a lot of classic Japanese film.
That's dope.
Now, what's really fun about this is they are now finally making a sequel. We're gonna check out that
This
trailer
is
right
new.
now. This is brand spanking new. This was revealed, I think a couple weeks ago, but now we have a trailer. Here we go, guys.
Sony big budget.
Let's check
They're
it
doing. I love their work right now.
out. PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Unreal.
You become my teacher. You become my teacher. Phantom Opera.
Phantom of the Opera.
Spirit seeking vengeance.
Goblin.
They got base every samurai.
Sucker Punch. That was a
Like
great
the guy
movie.
who played Scorpion in the new Mortal Kombat movie.
I like that actor.
They always got a base on him. He says standard.
I'm Batman.
There he goes. Ooh, I like the heel on that sword.
Right?
The snake.
He looks scary without the mask.
Puppet Master.
The
Puppet
Oni.
Master.
Net.
Fight.
The spider.
That's a sick demon mask.
Lord. Saito.
What are we going to do with this one, Saito?
Keep our trainer. In the ways of the Force.
You came to this, little wolf.
No, don't move her. Oh. She came back as a spirit.
Oh, she came back. She's alive.
Okay.
What the port? She lived.
She lived.
She got better.
She force healed.
No lightsabers.
Separate. Oh, the white wolf. It's Redwood.
Rhino.
Shout out to Redwood.
Shout out to Redwood.
Call me that.
Represent.
Red Wolf.
It's
Red Wolf is hilarious.
Red Wolf.
really lost in the
It's a Joker, really.
Wolf Fang. There you go.
Fang Wolf, yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
This looks sick, dude.
This looks fantastic.
Is it an open world concept? Or?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like you would never believe.
The title. I got the title.
Vengeance.
Yeah, basically.
Ghost of your boy.
It says Sucker Punch, man. That movie was great. You ever see Sucker Punch?
I have not.
Oh my god.
I have not.
Watch this movie, dude. It makes no sense. It's so good. It makes absolutely no sense. The lead actresses are hot, and it makes no sense. But fighting scenes in there, next level, bro.
Next level.
I see it and I fell asleep.
Dude,
Yeah, it's like,
watch it again.
I'll try it.
A soundtrack.
Just to make
The sound, the music was good. Actually,
just so we don't get them confused, Sucker Punch the movie, not Sucker Punch the
Yep.
studio. Sony, please don't
Yes.
beat my ass for that one.
it's not your fault, Sony.
Oh my god. So
Now take that down.
but they can't see it.
Oh, good. Never mind.
Don't you worry. We're still going to talk about it. I don't care about what's going on. We're going to talk about our new because. So we've been dealing with a little bit of a copyright issue with Warner Brothers not allowing us to utilize certain things for educational purposes, and I'm not going to stand for that. You guys come here to talk and learn about comics, and we're going to do exactly that and anything related to comics and nerd culture. We're here to educate, we're here to entertain, and Warner Brothers, you can suck a big load for all I care.
Yeah. Fight the power.
Your mother.
Your mother.
That's awesome. Upset.
So, any thoughts on the Ghost of Yomi?
You know what? I would like to sit down one day and watch you play that because I like to see how when you travel through the world and you get to play and kill somebody and you get little side missions like that. It reminds me of those type of games. I would just love to watch it.
Yeah.
The trailer kind of it had a glimpse feeling of that movie, the Five Deadly Venoms.
Yeah, I saw.
It
I
had
thought that.
feel.
The Five
The
Deadly
intro?
Venoms?
It's a Kung
Five
Fu-
Deadly Venoms. They did 2 parts to that.
Yes, they did. It was
Yeah.
really good.
Wasn't there another kung fu movie called The Seven Deadly Sins?
Yeah,
Did we watch that one?
Yeah.
I think we
I
did
feel
too.
like we did.
Yeah,
There was
but
a
the
bunch
5
of
Deadly Venoms was
But
Snake,
the story
Scorpion,
is
Toad.
all the same and all similar. And it just felt like that with all their masks and different people. I
With
was
the
like,
Oni
oh shit,
mask.
pretty cool.
Number 2, the snake. Remember? Those are great. Shaw Brothers. Shout out to Shaw Brothers, man. That's my childhood
Yes.
growing up.
They were. That was our
Saturday night. Saturday night. I'm sorry.
It was,
Saturday.
Saturday afternoons
Kung Fu
drive-in.
Flicks Drive-In. Remember?
Drive-in. I remember that. Oh my god, this is back in the day.
I can't tell you how many times I karateed my brother and sisters. Oh yeah. I had
You all
no
get
idea
trouble
what I was
for
doing.
kicking the younger siblings.
Yeah.
Well,
That
like, hey, we
explains
can
a
be
lot.
like them too.
That's why Joey's all jacked up.
Joey-
Okay.
Oh, well, that was between that and wrestling. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really jacked.
This is Joey. I want to try this move on you. TT.
But yes, it has that feel, and I would love just to watch it. I mean, play it. I mean, I'm not a master like you, so I have to, learn from you.
They have a story mode.
Yeah.
You can just walk through it.
I'll just tell you what to do.
I don't think that's fun.
Looks
Like,
good.
go in the bar.
Look good.
Poker.
Graphics look good. You said they might be doing a movie on it.
They
Oh.
are, yes.
Yes.
And they're
Yes.
commissioned right now for a movie. I believe they actually got the actor who played Scorpion in the newest Mortal
That's what I
Kombat,
said.
playing the uncle.
His presence, the way he looks as a samurai, perfect for any character in video games that looks like a samurai.
That'd be great.
All right. So now we're coming down to the last of our. We're going to actually trailers are done. Gaming news is done. Let's go into the comic book news at least first. So big one I think came from Pedro. You were talking about this one about Grant
Mhm.
Morrison's return. Would you
Yes.
mind checking this out?
Yeah,
for
I'll,
us?
I'll read it to you real quick.
This
This was wait, where was this from?
This is from
Gamesradar.com.
yes,
Formerly Newsarama. Used to love that website.
Newsarama.
It changed it, but it's okay. After more than 10 years, Grant Morrison is returning to Batman. He says, I don't need to do these things anymore. I only do it for something interesting. I think he has something in mind. Now, Grant Morrison was big in the late 90s, early 2000s in DC doing, if you can help me out.
He did the All-Star, remember?
The All-Star. He did just JLA.
Mhm.
He did a Batman. I think.
Yeah, he did
Somewhere.
do,
He did a
one
couple
Batman.
Batman. When he went over to Marvel, I followed him when he was doing New X-Men. When it was original X-Men, he went to New X-Men. He completed painted the landscape of the mutant world since Chris Claremont. So he's a big time talent. But he has been off the grid for a while, and for him to come back and do DC, and he's going back to Batman, which is intriguing. Mind you, Jeff Loeb is on Batman, and I think Kevin Smith's supposed to be joining. No, he's doing-
Kevin Smith's coming back to Marvel. I thought.
Oh, he's going to Marvel. So it was Jeff Loeb who's on Batman, but I think when he's done, I guess Grant Morrison's jumping in, or one of the different Batman titles. So,
Yeah.
but I think it's a good one. I would like to know what artist, but
Maybe on DC because I know Loeb's doing regular Batman series.
yes, maybe
Is it the
that's
regular
it.
Batman?
Yeah,
series? Oh, okay.
Batman.
Detective. Well,
regular.
I gotta tell you,
Yep.
Detective now is woo.
Who's on that book?
Some guy.
So,
No, but the storyline is really good, man.
Too, and the story's really good. You gotta remember the writer.
I talked about it. No, well, I could talk about the story.
yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, Batman's taking a drug that he actually showed Clark Kent, Superman. He was like, "Hey, so what do you think about this?" Superman's like, "Hey, man, I talked about this before." He goes, "I can't picture a world without Batman." He was like, I'm taking this drug, dude. It made him younger.
Okay.
I remember this.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll talk
and then
about
he's
this
with
about
this
that.
chick who's a scientist who's hot.
Bruce Wayne always gets the chicks.
Yeah, but she's working for him, and
No,
she introduced him to the drug, and it's really good.
You got,
Really, really good.
she's gonna earn that raise.
And
What the hell?
Quarter Owls popped up again.
Yes, I love Court of Owls. That was great.
Showed up again.
I wonder if Scott Snyder did the book.
Detective.
Probably not.
They brought back the Court of Owls, baby.
Nah, he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
We'll have
He's
to fact,
Wolverine in it,
we'll
bro.
have to fact check on that, so we'll find out. Oh yeah, Grant Morrison, man. I'm happy days back.
Snyder's a beast.
We also have another pretty big DC news. We have a big thing from Joshua, what is that, Williamson's
Joshua
Superman?
Williamson.
Anyone want to take a read of that?
Second chance and new beginnings. Joshua Williamson's Superman turns 25. Since the months leading up to Dark Crisis in 2022, Joshua Williamson has played a central role in the DC Universe story direction. But 25 issues in, Williamson's Superman might represent a most ambitious, refined work to date. As we head into the summer of Superman, we thought it would be well past time to check in with Josh on what's ahead for the Man of Steel. I like that when a writer after a crisis takes control and fixes the timeline the way it is. So
Right.
The great thing about leading up to this issue 25, I just recently picked it up. And I got the foil edition. Cost me $9, you son of a bitch. I told the owner, I was like, "What? How do you sleep at night?" So anyway, I picked it up. Leading up to this, it's sick because it has to do with the time trapper, Doomsday that we were talked about. It's the future version of Doomsday.
Okay.
And as he dies, of course, he comes back smarter, stronger. Love it. And leading up to this, Lois actually has what's his name, General Zod's power. Because remember in All In,
Okay.
Absolute,
Yes.
everybody's powers were all mixed
All
up.
switched up. Yes.
Well, Zod doesn't have any powers. His powers went to Lois. So she's running around as a soup, and it is epic.
Oh.
It's crazy because Banshee shows up, and Superman, Lois Lane being a new Superman or Superwoman.
Right.
She has no arch enemies or whatever. So
She's looking for trouble.
Jimmy Olsen, I don't know if you can see on the bottom left.
Oh, here, let me pull it up.
See how Jimmy Olsen is kissing was it Banshee?
Yes.
He's kissing her, white Banshee. I forgot her name. Black what one of the Banshees. And well, she shows up and Jimmy Olsen ends up getting shot by a laser. Well, anyway, a whole lot of stuff's going on. I don't want to destroy the storyline, but so she blames Supergirl or Superwoman, she could have saved him.
Okay.
So she gets up and she starts going at it with her, and she's like, "Oh, you know what? Nice to meet you, Superwoman, Lois, whatever." She goes, "But now I'm your arch enemy. Now, from this day forward, I am your arch enemy." She is badass though. White Banshee, I believe she's called.
White Banshee.
I think you're right.
Sick. And it's really, really good.
Who's the artist on this book, if I may ask?
Some guy.
You want to scroll down for me?
Hang on. Let me pull it back up. Did they even...
To be honest with you, I'm not a really big fan of the art.
Oh.
I'm really hooked on the storyline. It's probably going to show you Medina. See it? Second name in. You got Williamson, Medina, and...
Oh, let me zoom in. I'm sorry.
I see Dan Moore.
Hold on. I'm trying.
I can pull it up for you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I
No,
don't know why
I mean,
the
I
put
got
it
you.
to
Alright.
the side.
I got you.
Dan Moore.
Campbell?
It could be Jason. I don't think it's Jason Scott Campbell. Barrows. That's Jason Barrow. I know some of these names. Marcelo Vieira. I know these names. Campbell is the only one I'm stuck. There's Jason Scott Campbell, and there's another Campbell.
Here you go, P. I got you.
Go ahead.
That's
let me read the names.
That's the
Ready?
credit list.
All right, ready? So I was right. Dan Mora, Jamal Campbell. There you go. Sorry about that, Jamal. There's more. Eddie Barrows, and that was it. So 3 artists. It was Dan Moore, artists. Dan Moore, Jamal Campbell, and Eddie Barrows.
It's a four mouses.
That's probably why the book was cost you that much, because all 3 artists.
Well, the normal cover was $4.99, and then you have your variants, which, oh my God, they're freaking flooding the market. But anyway,
Again?
And then the fat one, the 25th anniversary, and on top of it, foil cover, $8.99.
That's a lot.
I cried, man. I had to put back my Magic Marvel. I was like, "Sorry, man.
Wouldn't let go the money.
Maybe next week I'll get it if you're still on the shelf." I like those J. Scott Campbell covers, though.
Like the book rip a little bit. Okay, got to like $2.
Oh, and also, Superman just recently kicked off in World's Finest. There's a new storyline that just came out.
It's crossing over with Justice League Unlimited.
Crossing over and everything.
Oh, okay, good. I heard about that.
I believe it's Superman Tomorrow or something. It's called. But yeah, amazing.
It's Batman and Superman.
These books are on people's pull list, well over 10,000 pulls. But
Wow.
That's really high.
Really good.
That's really good high.
Right now.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah, Warner Brothers can suck a load, but
Oh, I know.
Oh,
good for DC.
That's
Big
the parent,
load.
that's the parent company.
Big load, massive load.
Maybe one day we'll deal with them.
Anyway,
They're on our list.
they're on our list.
There you go.
Skill.
We love them, though.
Oh yeah.
You love who? DC?
I was making a joke. We love Warner Brothers, but yeah, we get a lot of conversations with them. Anyway,
Oh, yeah, we're gonna talk.
WB.
We got some things to say.
The
yes,
WB.
let's talk.
WB, what a
So, let's get into our last little bit of news before we leave. So, the Amazing Spider-Man volume. I have no idea what number we're on. This one is by Joe Kelly and who's our artist on this one?
It is Pepe Larraz and the legendary John Romita Jr.
Pepe, I believe, does.
Writer is Joe Kelly, another legendary writer.
Yep.
It's gonna be a terrific con.
Yeah, they're both gonna be terrific con.
Yay.
And I mean, this is a little late news because obviously the first issue already is out. It's relaunched again. Joe Kelly's it's completely on the helm now, and he's taking it to a different direction. And the artwork looks really good. John Romita Jr. is still on there. Pepe Larraz is good too. I'm a huge fan of this Amazing Spider-Man mythos, and
We know.
I got this, and I'm going to get a sign and everything like that. So I'm going to keep
Not
collecting the
you,
series.
not anyone
Yeah, of
but
course,
you.
Spider-Man. He's
Yeah.
the man.
Spider-Man.
Well, you guys said in the first issue someone returns, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Who was it? The Hobgoblin.
Mr.
It
Hobgoblin.
was the Hobgoblin.
So we're seeing the return of some classic villains. That's really good.
I know.
Huh?
Well,
A
like
lot of his rogue gallery too, and
one of
Rhino's
the
in it
best
too.
runs.
Who
if you
else?
could put
Rhino
him in.
plays a big
Rhino-
part in this
Rhino's in it?
episode. Yeah,
And the Vulture. I think he's coming back too.
Good.
So
they're
Black
setting up
Cat.
for big things. There's a big. I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's a big cameo. Not cameo. Last page. You know how they show stuff.
Mhm.
I can't tell you no more.
Okay.
I just can't tell you no more.
But it's Comic Convo certified fresh.
Yeah, everybody's knocking Ramita because it looks like something that another
John
parent-
Romita
a parent-
is one of the hottest.
Let him
Best
finish the
artist.
sentence.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my
I'm just
god.
saying it to the parent company. Starts with a D, ends with a C.
Oh,
It's the image on the last issue or the last page of that issue number 1, giant size. It looks
Which
like
one, Superman or
it's
Spider-Man? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it looks like a DC character,
Really?
like
maybe he's poking,
copy to copy, man.
maybe he's poking from the DC. You never
Copy
know.
to copy. I mean, he tweaked a couple things, but it's similar.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
if you read,
Well, he has
Wonder
a
Woman-
great sense of humor when he draws and he does special tricks on his pages.
Oh, he's OG, man. He's a legend. He's still a living legend.
He's awesome.
It's crazy because when he first came out on the scene, I remember he was trying to mimic his father's style,
Yes.
but then he
Broke out on
went and did his own. And the earlier stuff that he did, like I love his rain, like the image of the rain when he draws. Oh man, it's sick. Even when he did the Batman Punisher,
Punisher crossover.
That was a
Yeah.
good one.
That
loved
was the
it.
second one he did.
Yeah,
Yes,
but his ASMs, he's a legend.
he's
man.
a legend.
Yeah.
He is.
Anything he
knows.
does turns gold.
I
But
agree.
I just tired of keep restarting stuff. But anyway,
That's why he's the Italian uncle.
but you know what? You got to
Does he
get
restart shit? Like, I didn't know that.
It's the Italian uncle.
start stuff. Hey, forget about it.
Forget about it. I remember we
But
talked about
he's
that.
an OG, man.
Yeah, he is.
He's
Shout
an
out to
OG.
John Romita Jr.
Awesome, guys. All right. Is there anything else we want to talk about before we head out for the night?
Let me see. I can't think of anything. You first, because like
Did you finish the Friendly Spider-Man?
friendly.
From the neighborhood?
Oh, the cartoon. Yeah, I finished
It's
it.
good.
I liked how they settled the whole costume thing at the end.
Okay.
So he's back to the original Spider-Man costume.
That's
Should have
cool.
been.
So you caught up with Daredevil?
Daredevil's all caught up.
Nice.
Love it. No spoilers.
I'm in the couple episodes in. I can't wait. I'm gonna.
And
watch
there was
it.
also an announcement that there might be doing Daredevil season 2 next year, early next year.
I heard the same rumor.
So it might be like a yearly series, which is good because you could bring anybody that's doing a Marvel movie into the show as well, and vice versa.
That dope.
Yeah, probably. Honestly speaking,
I would love to see Moon Knight pop up.
Oh yes,
I need another
He's-
season
I was
of Moon
thinking
Knight.
about that too.
I'm saying he's street level. He could show up.
Why not? Honestly,
I like
Oh, in the comics, they used to pop up all the
all
time
the
together.
time.
Yeah.
Here,
It was more crazy than Daredevil, but I'm sure he'll work with them.
they work together. They've worked together before.
other than that,
Punisher and
Mhm.
the Defenders. If they get them all back together, that'll be great.
I'm excited for Thunderbolts, man.
Yes, I'm actually excited. I heard great reviews.
I
for
heard
this movie.
great things
Yeah.
about it too.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Well, it gets released, I think, by the time we have another episode out. So we'll definitely look at Rotten Tomatoes. We'll do all the stuff with it.
We should go
Probably-
see it.
I'm probably
We'll
going to see it
in the
opening
movies.
night.
Oh, I'm
Wanna go?
definitely.
Let me know when you go.
I
I'll
got
go.
date night with my wife here.
Oh, all right,
I'm sorry, man.
all right.
He wants to see it. When
Tommy,
let me
I'll
tell you
go
something.
with
No, thanks, bro.
When your wife
Thanks,
wants
man.
you to
he
go with
couldn't
her
even
to
say,
see
"Hey,
it.
Tom, I'll get back to you." Nah.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Date night. And I'm thinking date night for us? No, man. No. He's
No,
a date
no,
night
no.
with my homies. With my
Well,
boy.
but your wifey wants to go
And my
see a Marvel
homies.
movie. That's a
and
win-win.
my homies.
You know?
Yeah. All right.
Don't worry, Tommy. We'll
It's
go.
all
So,
good.
yeah, man. I'll
see
go
the
with you,
replay.
man.
I'll
I'll
see
go
the
with you.
second one. The
Yeah,
second
me and
time.
Tommy will go with you.
Yeah,
Good.
good.
We'll have- I'll get Anthony to come with us. It'll be a good
Yeah,
time.
oh, yeah. We'll have fun.
I'll sneak in there.
All right, guys.
Bastard. Get out of here. Give dap to yourself.
I failed every time.
Biatch.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us with Comic Combo Expresses in between
you,
the
guys.
between the panels. Check us out on our live show, twitch.tv/Comic Combo Express. I'll make sure there's a link down in the description. Check out the Patreon, see all the extra content we have over on patreon.com/Comic Combo Express. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
God bless. Drop a like and
Represent.
follow.